Yeah, this morning somebody broke into my car. Apparently, three people broke into my car, stole all my stuff. My laptop in the bag, some business of my book. I got to keep a book with all kinds of notes and things in it. Stole that. Even some personal stuff, man. It's gone. And at first, my initial reaction, man, I ain't gonna lie, I was pissed. I was pissed. I was PO, man. I was PO. I was for a little bit. I had to call in to the job, let them know, like, hey, we coming in late and all that. And it started out kind of rough, right? But I've been doing a lot of work, just on my mind in general, watching the words that I speak, thoughts that I entertain, and things like that. And this might sound a little bit crazy to some of y'all, but I attracted it to me. I know somebody probably hear that like what is he talking about? I attracted it to me, man. Previous day, ended up going to the grocery store, and I don't know, man. I don't like really going to the grocery store, but I did it, to try to have my wife out because she got a lot of stuff going on, things that she's doing, so I went. And I didn't have the right attitude. I started entertaining thoughts, anxiety and different things like that, man. I ain't had the right attitude. And, griping about the prices of stuff and stuff like that. Like, I have it, but it's just like, old habits I'm trying to break, right? Because then the next day, my car gets broken into, stuff gets stolen. And it dawned on me. It really did. It dawned on me I attracted it to me, man. But all those negative thoughts, those thoughts of lack, poverty mindset, I entertained that and allowed that to creep in. And what I did is that I attracted more lack. But it's a double-edged sword, though, because I've been learning it works both ways. So what I did was, when this dawned on me, I had to shift my focus. Because the fact of the matter is, nobody can take anything from you that it's God's divine will for you to have. If God's divine will is for you to have something, that is nothing that anybody can do. If it's your right to have it, then can't nobody take it. So if God allowed it to be taken from me, then that's either one, He's about to replace it with something of equal or greater value, make room for something else. Two, it's not His will for me to have it right now. And maybe through that is teaching me how to, sit down and chill for a little bit. Because oftentimes the things that we perceive are like bad things that are going on are really part of God's divine will and His plan to bring you somewhere. See, we reject that and we don't like that a lot of times because it doesn't come the way that we want it to. But oftentimes that's just the mystery of how God works, man. His thoughts are not our thoughts, His ways are not our ways, so He can orchestrate that however He wants to. I mean, look at somebody like Joseph. His dream came to fruition and he had to go to prison and all this other stuff to get to where God was taking him. But, and I'm not saying that's, it's going to be for me or you or anything like that, but I just say that to say this, is that the way that the Lord does it sometimes, the way that God does it sometimes, is unconventional. It really is. That's why Jesus said we got to pray for the will of the Father to be done, because sometimes we could be asking for things and speaking things into existence that ain't God's will for us, man. And if you're not, in tune with that, it's hard to tell what His will is, you know what I mean? But the moral of the story, watch your thoughts. Watch your thoughts. Watch the words that you're speaking. Because here's the thing, once you understand the laws of this universe, the power in your words, the power in your thoughts, you you start to be more careful about what you think, what you hear, what you allow yourself to see, and what you say, because you literally shape your reality. It is not a game. Like, I know you probably heard this in different ways and all these people, listen, they got all that from the Bible. It's in there. Jesus talked about it. It's all in there, man. Watch what you think. Watch what you listen to. Watch what you see with your eyes. Watch what you say, because you're shaping your reality. And the law works both ways. He said life and death are in the power of the tongue. So it works both ways. So by focusing on what you don't want, talking about what you don't want, rehearsing these things over and over and over again, in turn what you're doing is just attracting more of what you don't want. Maybe that's the reason why stuff ain't changing. Maybe that's the reason why these cycles keep on repeating themselves. Is because you're focused on the wrong thing. You're talking about the wrong thing. You need to talk about what you want. Focus more on where you trying to get to, what is it that you want. Speak about those things. No wonder why Jesus tells us to think about things that are heavenly, good, lovely, sweet, honorable. It's the reason why he tells you to think on them things, because as you're thinking those things, you're manifesting those things into your life. And you're gonna reap what you sow. It's man, the way I best describe it, like when I was talking to my wife, it's like Neo in the Matrix, bro. It's like you come to this realization, you realize how powerful you are, how like we've been sabotaging our lives sometimes and ourselves with our words and our thoughts and the things we listen to and the things we're watching. They're affecting us in the spirit realm, which is more real than this physical realm. Your thoughts, your words are metaphysical, meaning like they're a thing that affects the physical world. Like, words are spiritual, man, but they have an effect on our physical world. They're metaphysical. Like, literally, you can take love and put it on a cup of water, and it will change the molecular structure of water. That's how strong our words are. So what you think the negative words, the gossip, the complaining, all that other stuff, the ungratefulness, the anger, all that, oh, such and such did this and that, like all that we focus on, you get more of it. It produces all kinds of stuff, and all those bad things don't come from God, man. They come from the enemy. And you'll be surprised how emotions like unforgiveness and a lot of this other stuff is tied to our emotions, tied to unforgiveness. For every disease, there's something that you've been speaking or thinking that's tied to that, and it's manifesting itself in your physical body. But like I said, it works the other way too. You can get healed too. You can heal yourself too by speaking the right things and faith and believing the right things. You can manifest healing in your body just like you manifested the sickness. But you got to be talking right. You got to be thinking right. You got to believe it is what you're saying. Yeah, man. I've been doing my best on this channel to be transparent, man. I'm not perfect. Yes, I love God. I really do. I love the scriptures. I really do. But I have my moments in life where I get beat down and stuff too. I have my moments in life where it comes at me. But I'm learning how to fight back. I'm learning what to do. Understanding this world that we live in, it makes it a whole lot easier, man. It really does. It really does. And it's all out there laid out in the book. It really is. All this stuff is in there. Everybody else, The Secret, all them, they just took it and bit off of it, man. It's all there. It's all there. But I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna keep being transparent. Keep, reaching towards perfect self-expression of myself. Encourage people to do the same thing, because I see people just like me who go through life and they're not expressing the perfect expression of themselves. They're not. They're tailored or expression of themselves that's been put in a box, a conformed expression of themselves. And that ain't what we need to be. We need to be transformed. We need to renew our minds and be transformed. So our duty is to encourage people to do that. But, hey, it is what it is. I'm growing. I hope that as I'm growing, that those who are watching, you're growing too. To learning too. That God is opening your mind and your heart too. And that you're experiencing this too. And that you gain power and love and a sound mind as well. Yeah, I'm going to keep them coming though. Look, if you've been blessed by this or any other of my content, look, hit the subscribe button, thumbs up, hit the bell so you get notifications. We're on the road to 1,000. You know what I mean? Look, I appreciate every single one of y'all who take the time to listen to me, subscribe, you support this channel and what I do. I really do. To help me get there, because I would love to be able to do this all the time. You know what I mean? But hey, we gotta do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But I won't get there without y'all. And I know I will get there, but I'm gonna get there because of y'all. So please, again, comment, share. Most importantly, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell button. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions or anything, I'd love to interact too. Interact with y'all. What it is, like what y'all got to say? What's on your mind? I would love to know. Seriously, let's chat. Let's talk about it. Because as we're talking about things, there's other people who may be afraid to ask certain questions and things, but want to know the same thing. And in turn, we can help them too, as they're watching, as I'm, going into deeper on those things, you know what I mean, that we talk about. But I really want to know what y'all think. Really want to know what's on your mind and what questions and things like that y'all have. I really want to interact, so please do. Hey, it's your boy No Glory. Y'all be blessed.